wing really comes on, the amount of load that you're pushing.
Jer's designed a couple of simple bits to swap to slow it down.
I originally actually came over to help out setting up the new CAD system with some design software. Once I got here, we discovered that my background in motorsport would actually be a big help to the land speed project, so it was all a bit of a fortunate coincidence. It's a little bit different the way that the load transfers through the craft. Normally you've got drive coming from the wheels, or you've got braking loads, or you've got cornering loads, and they're the big things you need to worry about, whereas here we've got more vertical loads that we're dealing with. The wind load, to manage the wing, we've got quite a bit of ballast as well to balance the craft, and that's been a bit of a new way of looking at things.
But Glenn has asked for things to be variable as well.
Big things in this craft, we've got to get Glenn down inside it. We've got to keep him safe because he is going to be going over 200 kilometres an hour. A race car, typically the composite tub is the main structure of the chassis, where we've actually got the main structure of the chassis carrying all the wind load, and it's simple in one aspect because that tub just needs to be his little capsule. It doesn't need to carry all the body loads. So he's going to be quite a long way reclined, which I think is something that's a little bit new for him. The one thing that we did need to sort out was the canopy, to make sure that it's aerodynamic and it's a very flat profile, and to make sure that he can see through it clearly.
Well, here we are at Graham's factory at Atlas Plastics here in Melbourne, just making some prototype test screens, actually on a 3rd scale. It's important to do some prototype ones first to make sure we're in the ballpark.
We probably underestimated at the beginning how tricky it was going to be to form that, but luckily we met Graham and he knows how to do that side of it.
We can discuss it and then we'll be ready to go to the full size.
Go for the big one.
We would have really struggled to get this canopy thing to work if it wasn't for Glenn being able to go there and just get it done. His ability to understand the manufacturing and the building side of it, as well as being a pilot. Great to be back to, prototype sort of, back of the napkin sketch type stuff, and having the guys here are able to build good parts out of such simple information. They really know their job, and it's great as a designer to be able to give them some pretty simple information and know that they can work with it and get the job done.